United States Congress.
Well, before we get too far into that, we've
Okay.
got a special guest on the phone that wants to join us.
Okay, awesome.
So who we got on the line?
I was trying to reach the JT show.
You've got it.
Well, you don't sound like JT.
Well, he's out of pocket right now. We got Gerard Gibbert sitting in.
No, he's not out of pocket because this is JT. What's going on, man?
JT, the great JT, folks, has joined us. All hail. I'm like bowing now. It's your show,
I
man.
finally got some voice back. I don't even know where to start, but I wanted to call in and tell you guys how much I love every one of y'all. And I can't tell you the prayers that have been answered through all of this. It's been an unbelievable journey that God has brought me through. And I can't thank the listeners and the family at Telesouth and you, Gerard, and Dave, and Rhino, and everybody that have been able to help me through this. I don't know if y'all know this or not. I'm not going to tell the whole story, but I went in. I actually had a blood clot, massive blood clot that hit my lungs that put me in intensive care for 3 weeks. And I'm in rehab now, and I'm getting stronger. I got my voice back, and I'm going to be back soon to be back on the show and be back with everybody. And I miss every one of y'all, and I just can't thank everybody enough for the prayers, because the prayers is what brought me through this. And the good Lord had something for me to do, and that's to get back and be with you guys. And I just can't tell you how great it is to be able to call in and say thank you. Thank you to all. And I really appreciate that. I know it's a crazy time right now, Gerard, with this virus and everything. I know y'all got plenty to talk about, don't you?
Man, do we ever. But, JT, it is so amazingly wonderful to hear your voice. It is just fantastic. We have been praying for you. We love you, man, and I can tell you the text line here is just overloading. You should know that, with people thanking you and stating how great it is to hear your voice and how much they love you, man.
Well, Gerard, I just recently got my voice back. You know, when you get stuck on a ventilator for 2 weeks, it's tough. But I've got a really good speech therapy, a young lady that's been helping me every day, and I finally got it back. I still don't have a lot of stamina, but I do have my voice back. I'm up and walking with a walker. I'm having to learn how to walk again after being in the hospital bed for a month. It's really tough on your body, but I'm getting stronger every day. And, you know, I'm going to try to do this without getting emotional, but all I can tell you is God delivered me through all of this. I've had many doctors tell me that I'm a miracle because I shouldn't have survived the pulmonary embolism that went through my lungs, but I made it, and there's a reason that I made it, and it was because of prayer and because of the people that prayed all over the state and the folks that were a part of it, and I'll never, ever be able to thank them enough. And I'm going to be back strong and ornery and cutting up just as normal as I ever have been. It's just going to take a little time, and hopefully be able to do that soon. But I just wanted to call and thank everybody and to tell them how much I miss them, how much if I could come back to work today, I would do it. But I just wanted to say thank you. And to Rhino and to you and to Dave, and I think Richard filled in a couple of times. It's a huge, great family up there that we work for. And then the family that is our SuperTalk family that listens to us. It's amazing.
Well, it is, and you should know, my friend, that you have an incredible family across the entire state of Mississippi, and they are texting in like crazy, man. They love you, and they just are so grateful to hear your voice and to hear you're doing well. They have been praying.
I've still got a battle ahead of me. I'm still battling this lymphoma, but I still have a good prognosis. It's crazy. The lymphoma had nothing to do with why I got put in the hospital. It was just it was a blood clot, that came out of my leg, a DVT that came out of my leg, and a massive clot that hit my lungs. And thank God for Madison Fire Department and the emergency room at St. Dominic's, and the good Lord, they saved my life. They really did, and I can't thank them enough. And I'm going to be back, and I'm going to continue to fight this lymphoma. My doctors still have a good prognosis, and we'll battle through that. And if I can make it through what I've made it through, I can make it through anything. And I just want everybody to be safe out there. Stay home. There's no reason to get out. Take time to be with your family right now while you have this time. I think God's put this in front of us to slow us down a little bit and to make us reflect with our kids and our family. What a great time to get a photo album out or something like that and just share with your kids if you're at home with them right now. And take some time and really soak it in that you're with them right now. If that's your case, don't think of it as a burden. Think of it as a blessing. And stay home, folks. Do everything you can do to keep people well. And that's probably what I'm going to have to do for a while.
So right.
We're working on some things to get me back where I can be back on the air.
I can't wait.
I just wanted to say thank you again, guys.
JT, thank you so much for calling in. We love you, man. We're praying for you. God bless you. We look forward to seeing you soon.